This is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Pause. I'm back. Nigga, Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the ride. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the to the moon? We're going real soon. I said it, so change your attitude and your tune. This is the Wall Street Beat Show. Positivity, love, yo.
Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Well, you hit that like, you hit that subscribe. We talk about going on a ride and going to the moon, and we're going soon. If you already are a subscriber, excellent. If not, I suggest to get these notifications when we do go live immediately, you hit the bell. You hit the all notification, so when we do go live, you will be a subscriber, get an alert, and you will not be watching an older video. How's everybody doing this weekend? I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Seems like the live is a little behind right now, so I do apologize. We're pretty much behind. Let's get into some of the news here. Currently right now, and I have a video that we were talking about for the Bitcoin price, but getting into the most important part, the Sandbox partners with ITV Studios to spice up the metaverse with Gordon Ramsay as Hell's Kitchen. The Sandbox, a leading decentralized gaming virtual world and subsidiary of Animoca Brands, announced today that it has partnered with the ITV Studios to bring Gordon Ramsay's award-winning reality show. Believe it's pretty cool because it's Hell's Kitchen. A lot of people know about it, but it brings it to the Sandbox metaverse. Pretty excited to hear about this. This is a big news, and they'll have their 21st season starting this 29th of September. So in 1 month, pretty much from now, about 5 weeks. We got that to look forward to. We're shaping the metaverse to become an expansion of all real-world activities through the creative possibilities offered by technology. And who better than Gordon Ramsay, Hell's Kitchen, to bring our first restaurant, culinary, and social experiences to the Sandbox. So just some crypto news for you, keeping up in the space. Pretty excited to talk about that. And currently right now we are 1.02 trillion market cap. Not too anything exciting. Like I said, we do need to hold above the 1 trillion. It's very, very, very important that we hold above there. If we start to fall low, there's going to be a lot more blood in the streets. And as if you see here, Wall Street P currently, we are starting, this is Ethereum on TradingView, starting to build a right shoulder. Talking right now currently to ourselves. I don't think we have a live chat going right now. Maybe the what do you call it? The notifications are off because some people have been telling me that they don't like my channel, YouTube. They don't put my channel on. They don't give you the notifications. It's just fighting through adversity. So more of a reason for you to hit the like button, please. Hit the subscribe and the all notifications so we can fight the algorithm. It's pretty rough. And right now, currently, speaking of rough, looking to get this right shoulder formed on this perfect head and shoulders pattern. So we'll see. Unfortunately, this is a dead cat bounce coming. It's really unfortunate. We could keep coming down. That's a possibility all the way to about where I said we would be in a danger zone, but then there would be something different happening. It wouldn't be a shoulders, head and shoulders pattern. So far we're completing about 65% of it. We'll see if it continues. Getting to the Bitcoin price, not trying to toot a horn here because we might be able to test back down a little lower, which would be scary. But as you see right here, currently hitting the exact price, as I said, I believe would come. And if you notice here right now, currently on Instagram, we have Hugh who had noticed, so he is the follower of the week. Currently, like I said, when we get to big enough subscribers, we're going to start handing out prizes, things, fun little things, maybe a Wall Street Pete t-shirt, things of the nature. We're just going to have fun. We're going to have a good time. This is going to be a great channel, maybe where we give something small back, maybe some cryptocurrency in the future. We don't know. But pay attention, definitely to mention as right now you hit the like and subscribe. Hugo said, damn, Pete, almost hit that 2742. And I was like, 20,742. I said, how the hell did he know that number? Well, you watch the channel, you pay attention, definitely to mention. And as I said, I would be buying a little bit more, see if we can get it. And we came almost precisely to it. By the dollars almost, 40 bucks away. It's pretty incredible. My name is Wall Street Pete. Does not mean, though, that we're going to come back down and maybe test. We're going to test this probably a couple times. So we'll see what happens. What are we looking at in the all grand scheme of things here? I do see a humongous falling wedge. And until the falling wedge breaks out into a similar pattern as I here we have with the upward W, this white little kind of like pretend what's going to happen next. I do like to do this, and I do an analogy, right? Sometimes we are like Bob Ross, painting little pretty pictures, paint by numbers, and sometimes we're that good, and sometimes, hey, we're a little off, and we get our asses handed to us. This is crypto. Expect it. What I'm seeing here now, we're going to have to fight above the 24,000. It's going to take a while. We're going to have to bounce off here and hope that 20,742 support is very important. And tomorrow is the close of the weekly candle. So currently on this daily candle, you can see clearly on the daily candle, we're building support exactly at the prices I said. Let's see what happens. We're going to have to finish this candle 4 hours and 36 minutes. So the Bitcoin price on TradingView for the daily. Let's take a peek at some of the indicators. Perhaps we'll pull some out, do some technical analysis, right? Looking pretty good. Getting a new higher low in the RSI level. So as long as we create a new higher low, that's not a bad deal here. We should be able to get a nice bounce up. That would be great. This would be a trap. 100% what they're doing to us. They're trying to get us scared. Why would you be scared? Well, absolutely. I understand why you would be scared, because something like this can happen. And then obviously the crucial support of the old would break, and then you'd be talking about that magical 13,000, all those low thousand Bitcoin prices that people were saying was coming. So unless we break out of this falling wedge, which is a bullish pattern, and you could get an upward W similar to this, and I hope we do, we'll come all the way up, back up, and test this 28.4. Maybe this is when it happens. Perhaps we have to test up here first in this falling wedge and touch to complete the falling wedge. So we'll see what happens. Pay attention. Stay closely alert to the price here. I think it's very, very important. A lot of altcoins have gotten decimated now, so it's pretty scary to see what's happening. Yes, my buddy said something to me about ICP taking a nosedive, and I was like, well, the whole market's doing that. Every day, all the way from where? August 13th. It's been 7 days. It's been one whole week of going down, and nobody wants to see it, but it's been a nightmare of going down for Harmony One token. Take a peek at ADA. ADA's taking an ass whooping. Why? Because Charles Hoskinson, the founder, came out and said that the Vassal hard fork will be on hold. So, Hugh, just speaking of the devil, I was congratulating and saying thank you. I would love to give out an award for people who are paying that much of attention. We had no choice but to note it, that we pretty much did almost touch that, 40 bucks away from the price that we said we believe would hit the bottom there, and we're hoping that is the bottom. But getting back to Cardano, just a quick little altcoin talk. I do believe here, this is a problem we're going to touch here. We're going to have to see what happens with Cardano. The last previous bounce here was 42 cents. So this is something to pay attention to if you want to buy in. It's up to you. I would dollar cost average in 100%. Almost there already. So please be careful. This is the Cardano ADA, and I'm a big believer in this. So 42 cents seems to be an issue. Probably retest the old liquidity grab that we had. I do hope that's the end of it. I hope we start flipping right after this candle is over. This is a weekly candle. It's ugly. So Pay attention to what happens in 1 week here. A few days we can go up and erase that, and immediately welcome to the crypto space. Ethereum, same sort of thing. If we finish below this daily candle, below that 1584, I do believe we're going to find ourselves somewhere in the 1400 price, talking about that. So that will be a problem. But currently right now on this, like we said, falling wedge for Bitcoin. So pay attention to it. Humongous falling wedge. Not much I could do about that, but that is a bullish trend. So if we are going to continue to have this wedge and continue to test somewhere in it like this, we will ultimately eventually do that. And that's what we're looking for. Does it take longer is the question. Does it come back and retest possibly to this price? This is the other price that I have not spoken about yet. Somewhere around the 18.8 is a possibility. As you can see here in the previous times, we spent some time. So pay attention from the June 30th all the way into the month of July of this year. So we're going to look at that and see if that's a possibility. I'm hoping we bounce nice right out of this falling wedge and we get to the 24 rejection, then maybe a little stutter here and there for a day, and then back right up and testing to the 28.4 with a new price. Cup and handle, huge. At this point in time, it would be cup and handle inside another cup and handle. We would be basically forming something on this slope. So pay attention to this slope. I'll make this slope different color, yellow if you could see it. Perhaps the Bitcoin price comes all the way through up to here, bounces off there, it creates another cup and handle, and then that's what we're talking about. So it's going to take some time. We'll see what happens. And like I said here, as you pay attention to the 20,700, as you already know, if we finish a daily candle below here tonight, most likely we're going to see a retest. An 18.8 would believe to be my bottom right there, as we spent plenty of time on it. So do not be surprised. Do not be surprised if 18.8 does occur. Reason why is the whales are trying to get it as cheap as they can. And it's funny I say that because that's exactly what the CEO, big boss of Binance said. So maybe he shouldn't have been saying it. I totally agree, but he did. They want to buy cheap, and it's the truth. These whales want to get it as cheap as possible and make as much money as they can. So if they can scare you down possibly to the bottom, as wherever the bottom may be, they're going to take you. So, and sometimes taking you is completely out of the ball game is what the plan is. So if they take you out of the ball game, then they're in by themselves. And if you pay attention, definitely to mention on this, if I look at the yellow line and then I pay attention to this white line, that's something to look at. Get rid of the purple line. It's trash. What I want to show you is a range that Cardano is trading. And if you pay attention all the way up there, that's something nice to look at. But right here in this realm, in this range, we are trading. So pay attention to that. You could be a person that has the balls to buy the dip, has the balls to sell at the 53, not get greedy and try to go all the way to $1 like the greedy average investor is. But that is my price, 101. Probably beat the whales. I'll probably go a little lower. What is that price so I can make sure I beat them, because I don't want to be stuck waiting. I'll be upset. 96.7. So that is my price. The Vassal hard fork is on hold. That is a delete. We're going to have to hold off, and that's why the price is taking an ass whooping. Cardano, the Vassal hard fork. It's not a bad thing. It's a bad thing for the price. It's a great thing if you want to buy more. We could scoop a little lower. We'll see what happens. I don't believe we go too much lower than this price, 42 cents. If you want to accumulate more, you can. I'm not a financial advisor. Hello, Pete. I'm buying ETH. That's awesome. Now, remember, you were the one who asked me, Pete, are you buying back into the price of Ethereum, right? You definitely asked me that. And where were we trading? Well, we were trading somewhere around here. At the 1971, I believe, exactly. And you said, Peter, you're buying more? And I said, no, I'm waiting for this correction. Still pay attention. There's a dead cat bounce perhaps coming, so please beware. Back to Ethereum. The shoulder is creating. We'll do something like that. And then, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we get our inverted back to the races. It takes a little time here, and then a shoulder will create, as we talked about many times ago. So I'll keep this here, maybe make it really small. That small little line that is pink. How could you miss it? But that's what I expect Bitcoin to do, grow a shoulder, come up. So inverted all the way to the bottom. Same thing here. We'll do the same thing. Probably going to get going. There's really not much more to talk about. I hate when I repeat myself so much that we look silly. But get rid of everything else, and I believe that that's what you're going to be left with. So really pay attention to what I'm doing here, because I think this is what is going to occur. Head and shoulders pattern. We need the rest of the head and shoulders pattern to exist. And that's it. So if you want some of the Ethereum cheat sheet, if you look at this, new higher lows, well, the new higher lows for Ethereum is still in play as we look at that. So you have to really pay attention, put it into a big thought process, see where we're going and what happens. Does it make sense? Does this make sense? And then when I open up the huge big picture, right? Speaking of head and shoulders, well, look at this. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Now this is where it gets exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the big picture on the daily, we're in the midst of doing something special. A lot of people don't see that. What happens here? Well, we're going to go white now. Inverted head. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? What are we looking at here? Well, on the daily, we're looking for the right shoulder. That right shoulder, ladies and gentlemen, takes us all the way to 3,000. It's so sick. It's so true. That could be your Ethereum price, and now I got everyone excited because they believe in Wall Street Pete's TA. And I believe in my own TA. And I'm telling you right now, if it doesn't hit there, we're going to have to pay attention. There's a couple areas of resistance. This 24.5 is very important. Remember, I said it. I'm giving you 2 levels, and I'm done. Those are your 2 levels. We'll go orange here, and we'll go purple here because it's like a support that flips into it. I believe that was what will happen. We'll hit resistance here first at this price, and then once we develop support at this price, 24.58, you will then see something happening here, right here, exactly what happened here. It support and build some range here. That's what's going to happen with the Bitcoin, with the Ethereum price. You'll find that. That'll be the shoulder. So watch what happens when we build the shoulder here. Small head and shoulders inside, though. Pay attention to that now. I know it sounds crazy, but this is technical analysis. This is real. So there is a head and shoulders chart in here. We're still waiting for the dead cat bounce inverted here, and then that's when we're off and creating a big daily. Now, that was a 4-hourly. This head and shoulders right here is built on a 4-hourly. We're staring at the daily head and shoulders, which is a longer-term time frame. That's important, so pay attention to that. Right? So we're going over it, giving you a thought here. This is the green. That's the bearish momentum head and shoulders before we got the inverted head down here. Now you're going to build your right shoulder to the upside. Unfortunately, on the 4-hourly, if you pay attention to the 4-hourly, there is a bearish momentum before that daily shows the long-term bullish. So obviously 4-hourly, we are bearish. Daily, longer time in the days, we are bullish. So if you pay attention to what is happening, you're going to get faked out. You're going to see a price somewhere creating an inverted head and shoulders pattern. I'm telling you, this is coming. Not financial advice, obviously, but this is what's happening, and this is where you're going. So you can get rid of all these prices if you want, but you must pay attention to what is happening on the 4-hourly Ethereum chart. This is what we're currently trading. What is the price? Getting all the way down, it is 1565. So I already told you 1584 was possibility. Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I don't look so crazy after all. So let's see about the right shoulder coming. People are going to start buying. The total crypto market cap is going to start rising. Maybe not. Not right this second. Woo! So we're now 1.00. We're exactly 1 trillion in the market cap. The FOMO out is scary, and people are getting out. And what's going to eventually happen here is we're going to get a green candle finishing probably 8 o'clock. I'm guessing 8 o'clock, just my personal opinion when it might happen. Why? Because it's the new daily candle. So now look at the daily candle one last time before we go. The daily candle will probably finish green here. Come green and begin green. Currently right now 4 hours and 24 minutes until we get a new green candle. That's what I'm telling you is happening. Pay attention, definitely to mention the next candle is going to be green. I do believe we start rising, so pay attention to that. It's very important. If that does not happen, I would be really shocked. I'd be really surprised. This is going to start your right shoulder, like I said. I believe if Bitcoin is going to do the same thing, so don't be surprised if Bitcoin does the same exact thing. That would not surprise me at all. What do we got daily here? So look at the daily. Let's see if it's doing the same sort of thing. And no, it's not. So that's why it's so important looking at these charts, because Bitcoin is not doing that at all. It's doing something completely different. So this is very important. Pay attention to the 20,000 level, as we have given to you time and time again. This is the 4-hourly for Bitcoin. We're going to get going. Just wanted to show you here what we were looking at and what we were definitely waiting for. We have so many charts out. 20,000 level seems to be very important. As you can see, I have it on both charts, but the magic number that we went over on the falling wedge is the 20,700 level. So watch out for that for the retest. As long as we keep creating new higher lows and we're going like this, and this is the 4 hourly, as long as we keep doing this, we'll be okay. So that's what we're looking for. That's what we're trying to get out of it, and then a breakout. What price? I'm looking to break out of 23,000. So not financial advice. This is Gentleman Twice as Nice. My name is Wall Street Pete. Sick dough in crypto. If you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto, a gentleman needs to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. Well, please, I almost beg you, hit the bell all notification. Please, let's go. Hey, Pete, I'm glad to be here and see you live on a Saturday. What's up, Kenneth? I hope you enjoy the show. I'm hoping you enjoy all the technical analysis that we bring for you. This is Gentleman. If you want to know why I created this channel, we have a lot of new subscribers. I used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange every day in the crypto space, now where we're at. But every day used to be commodities. Natural gas, now the barrels are forming a huge cup and handle. I don't know if anyone's seen that. I don't do stocks or commodities or anything like that, but natural gas, barrels of oil, it is forming a cup and handle, and they're about to go bananas on discount right now. It's pretty scary, but that's where I'm from. All these people screaming and yelling right up there as I point all the way here. You see those people screaming and yelling here on my screen. This is where we used to work. And I just want you to know this is why we developed the channel. This is why we are who we are. Learn from some of the best people who traded on this floor. God bless America, and God bless maybe wherever you're from. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. My name is Wall Street Pete, the Wall Street guy, now the crypto guy. Take care, everybody. We're going to have a good day.